So you don't care if I film you? Like
No, go ahead.
So.
Can I take a picture of you guys?
Yeah, that's what I was wanting.
Hopefully we won't have
Well, here, let's
Look
get
out.
over by the truck. That makes
Yeah.
that makes the whole thing.
Look how tall you are. Tall.
I'm a little taller. Everybody says that. They're like, "You're taller," and you look on camera. I'm like, "Well, how big is your phone?"
And we've been towing our Jeeps with our motorhome,
Oh, nice.
so we're parked over there and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my motorhome all up and
Yeah,
running,
I watched.
fixed up.
But that's a diesel. So I try to film when I can.
Right.
All the mountains, I got a lot to put together for this trip. It's just, you know, I did an Alaskan trip, we shipping all that, I filmed that, but it's a lot. I more do the mountains with the quads and side-by-sides and
Filming it all and
just
editing
putting,
it all and doing all that
it's like,
is a lot.
and it's not, I'm not good at it, but there's so many things. I have to do it all on my phone. I can't figure it out on my computer.
I got to 80,000 subscribers with my phone.
You are. And there's Sean. Hey, Sean. Just wanted to come and meet you guys. I'm going to come shake your hand in a minute. And
You guys are probably sick of people, huh?
Oh, not at all.
No?
Not at all. This is fun.
I go yesterday, he doesn't want to see us. We'll just go.
No, I never know when I'm here, where I'm here, whether I'm busy, and it's hard to. Every time somebody stops by, come out of the shop and say hi. But I try to when I can. But we got a lot of stuff going.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah,
How you
for
doing?
sure. Hello.
Sean?
Morning.
I'm Steve Schumacher.
Sean.
Sean, I know that. Where's Mike?
He is absent this morning.
Oh, man.
He's somewhere.
He got a call for a buddy is stuck in his two-wheel drive car out by Blue Hills. Yeah.
So I have a little YouTube channel that I'm doing this, that I put on. I'm going to give you a couple cards.
Cool.
You don't have to watch it. I'm not trying to promote nothing.
I try to watch everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I watch. I live on YouTube.
Because it's just what I do at home. You know, her and I were at the Ford. He used to be, but he moved to Arizona.
Yeah, but that's all we do. We film what we were doing. We'd be doing exactly what we're doing, whether there's a camera or not.
Do you ever get anybody trying to sue you if you wreck their stuff a little bit?
Haven't yet.
See, I've got a Jeep just like Matt's with everything, and then a big Dodge diesel with everything. So I can rescue people, but I normally rescue forest people because they know me, they call me.
Right.
But I'm scared to rescue anybody else because someone said, you know, they'll try to sue you.
I pay a shit ton of money for insurance.
I bet. So, with writing a paper saying you can't do anything, I'm scared to do it.
You can use the Good Samaritan law, but if you use the Good Samaritan law, you can't charge.
Oh, and I never. No, I don't charge.
I do because this is my business.
Yes, it is.
And that's a big thing. Is a lot of people have that misconception. They're like, oh, you make so much money on YouTube, you don't charge for your coverage. I don't make that much money on YouTube. When you factor in having this shop, paying the guys, doing all that stuff, you don't make as much as everyone thinks you make. But this was our job for YouTube, is we did off-road recovery. So therefore, that's what we charge for. You know?
Well, I know you said what 150 for this and 200 if you work on their stuff, right?
No, it's 150 an hour, just 150.
Yeah, and Victorville, California. If you know where that is. And when
I've been to Los Angeles once, and that's all.
Well, when you guys go to like Laverne, when you guys rescued stuff, and I'm like, you guys are way over by my house.
Yeah, that one was wild. That one, I told Matt if he ever gets a call like that again, I'm flying in, going to Harbor Freight, getting the stuff to pull him out.
Because that's so much stuff you do. I go, how do you make up for that? Because
well, and stuff like that, little things like that you're not making any money. It's strictly for YouTube. It's just for helping somebody out and doing that. So on those few instances where we go help Matt and do stuff like that, we're not making anything.
We got some groups like Arizona.
Gets me though, I look where you are and then I go, because we came over, I was 20 miles from Matt's. but we were on our way to meet them up above Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
So it's 20 miles away, you know, Hurricane. I'm like, I didn't know you guys were like 350 miles apart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why everybody's like, well, you need to call Matt. It's like, Matt's not driving 6 hours for a 20-minute recovery.
And then, of course, Liddell, I hate that guy. No, I don't.
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
get it. I get
And
it.
I love that guy. It's like,
But they're pretty cool.
and you know, Robbie, he's like, we love these guys, you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
I hate to say it, but I love you guys. 'cause-
Well, and they knew each other because everybody over, like, here in Utah, the Demolition Derby thing is huge.
yeah.
Mostly on that side of the mountain, but a lot of Utah is just Demolition Derby. And so that's how Matt and Paul and Robbie all know each other, is from the Demolition
And
Derby
I've
circuit.
been watching for years.
Yeah,
So.
and I kind of just, I got in because I do this work. Like when Matt started, we watched Matt's channel. Me and Sean would sit there and watch it,
You guys run here?
and we're like, why can't we film what we're doing? You know, why can't we film what we're doing? Well, there's no reason you can't. So that's what we started doing. It's really funny because people would come in and go, they'd see the truck, they go, oh, you must watch that. You must watch that Matt guy. I bet you learn a lot from him.
I have.
And it's like,
I've learned from you guys.
yeah, and it's like, no, we do a totally different thing. So it was really funny. So when I was over in Hurricane for an event, Matt messaged me on Facebook and he's like, hey, I heard you're in town. I'd like to meet you. And I'm like, oh, you know who I am? Like, and so I met him and he was like, yeah, I always meet people and they're like, you must know Rory, he does this kind of stuff in Moab. And so yeah, we met later and yeah, it's just been fun ever since.
Yeah, I mean, because you guys are all together doing the same.
Yeah.
But it's just the one group of you guys. There's other guys.
Oh, there's lots of guys that
But
do
I
it.
like you guys. And, you know, do you ever work with Sparks, Dave Sparks and stuff? I get stuff from him, but, you know, I don't believe it's him. You know, oh, you won this. No.
No, you didn't. No, you
No.
didn't.
And I've got some stuff from John Wayne stuff, the backpack and shirt stuff, because all you guys are trying to get stuff with. And I'm just like, I don't believe anything that's on those. You don't give away gifts.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, and
No.
like we used to have that a lot in our comment section. Somebody would take my profile picture and then make a new name.
Exactly.
And
There's
they'd
a
be
name
like,
underneath.
yeah,
it.
and it was not the right name, and
Like
they'd be like, you
Amzwar or
won, yeah, you won this, and it's like, no, you didn't, no, you didn't, no, you didn't. So, but that was always a pain, but that's kind of slowed down a little bit. But the bigger the channel is, the more scammers that you have.
And I hate that
Yeah.
so much. That
Yeah, anytime you do well, somebody tries to figure out a way to do well off of what you're
I've
doing.
never gone on to them because even Matt, we joined the thing, we got the hats and stuff, and then we don't know to click on because it says with the check mark.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I don't believe it.
Well, that's the same thing with, like you said, the channels that have called me out, that call me names and trash talk me and everything. All they're trying to do is, if they make a video that's trash talking you, then you mention their video, then your whole audience will go, what's he talking about? And they'll go watch their video. So they're trying to get you to drive traffic to them.
That's what,
Yeah.
even with stuff I do on my videos, it comes up, and it's always these girls and sleazy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Saying they want to be my friend.
Oh, yeah,
Nope.
the comments
Nope.
on there. Yeah,
Nope.
that's great.
Just on anything. No, yeah, they're not my. I know.
I love that one.
And stuff like that.
Every
so.
time I'm on Facebook and I get those friend requests, I'm like, do I really look that desperate? Like,
Right.
Is that what I give off? You know, like,
It is. I get them, and I even tell her because
Yeah.
it shows these
Oh, it's
women
so
and
funny.
stuff,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
going,
so funny.
well, I could, because they want yours so they can add onto theirs, or what? I don't know.
They're just trying to grab you in there, and then it's all a scam thing of then if they can get you to friend request them or accept their friend request, then a bunch of your friends will be like, oh well, they sent me a friend request and this person has them,
Can you
so
hold
they
that
must
back?
be all
Keep
right.
it going.
And it's just super funny the way the scams all work.
And that's why I worry so much. I don't want to click, but I want to, you know, interact, but
Right.
I don't because it's just good.
Well, like you said, there for a while, I was leaving the bots alone because the scam bots will come on there and leave comments, and they were all really nice comments.
Yeah.
And so comments help your video. So I was kind of, they're not being mean.
no.
They're at least nice bots, but now it's like you can see it when it's written out. It's written out a big long thing, and then you go through the comments and you'll see a comment that somebody left that they just copied and pasted. So it's just the same comment but left by them.
See, it's
And
hard.
you don't really want the bots, so I click on them and hide user from channel just because they're a pain in the butt. But that's a whole nother step that you have to do, and you're editing the video, you get that done, you get it loaded, then you have to go through the comments and weed the bots out and do all this and answer comments or try not to answer the shitty comments.
Who do you use for your editor?
Justin, if you've seen him on the
I have
videos.
CapCut, and now, of course, after a while, they want to charge for everything. I only have like 50 subscribers.
Hey, like you said,
And not that I don't care that much.
right.
I just do it for my brother-in-law to see me when he's in Arizona. Other people, I have people everywhere.
I started mine to do walk around videos of the truck and to do a couple videos of recoveries because people on Facebook were like, I want to see more of this because I was putting up videos and pictures of the recoveries we do, and they're like, yeah, I want to see more of that. So I started doing the YouTube thing, and I had like 4 or 5 videos up of just walk arounds of the truck and other stuff when I met Matt, and he was like, oh, you've got start filming more, and
She likes Matt more than
yeah, hey.
you. No.
No, he's
I'm
a
just
damn
kidding.
good entertainer, like
I'm
I
just
said.
kidding you.
No,
we
it's-
like Peanut.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We got our dogs all in the Jeeps right here.
Yeah, I'm what
I'm
do you
just
call it?
kidding
No,
about that.
I'm a space cadet. I can't have a dog because I randomly leave and go here
Right.
and go there, and a dog
lot.
couldn't keep
It's
up
a lot.
with me. And I'm just always gone and always here and always there, and I just can't. I can barely remember to feed me, and I do pretty good feeding Willie. So, I mean, it doesn't look like I forget to eat, but
I took pictures yesterday of this, and I told Kathy, I go, my stomach is sticking out, so what did you tell me? Suck it in.
oh, there's so many times that I'll watch a video and I'll be like, man, can we reshoot that?
And I'm getting old too. I'm like gonna be 69, and it's like I don't feel it, but I'm looking at it like I hate that. I can
feel
still
it.
run like a gazelle and trip and do all that. Good
I
stuff.
can't. Yeah.
So well,
We
trip
had to-
like Matt does.
We had to do a recovery the other day out of the river, and walking on those river rocks, cobblestone river rocks, and swimming out to the vehicle and back. My knees are killing me the last couple days. My age is showing.
No, you're still what,
It's-
47 or something. I don't
It
know.
doesn't matter.
You're
It's
in-
not the age, it's the
And
miles.
he's
The
at
wear.
too. He's 49, but you know.
It's the miles.
Wear and
They were
tear.
not kind.
It's the work. It's the work. And, I grew up in the oil fields working heavy equipment. That's what I did my whole life.
Yeah.
Backhoes, excavator, whatever.
Yeah.
So if you gotta go, I don't mean to keep.
No, give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. So just to keep it going and stuff.
He's gotta
So
go say hi.
I just worry that. Well, there's Matt.
You guys video each other?
Yeah, we're videoing each other and stuff like that. So there's Rory and Sean and stuff. So he's getting filmed by somebody else. Don't let us bug you. If you we'll get out of your hair. It's all good. So where are we headed? Where are we headed today, Matt?
Potash Road up to
Oh,
the
Potash.
top, and probably Schaefer Trail to the top, maybe Long Trail back down. And
Yeah, that's a good loop. Go up one and down the other. Long Canyon. When you come down, if you're coming down the switchback,
Mhm.
I don't
you'll
know.
come down the very first switchback and you come through the narrow. there's a washout. If you're coming down, it's on the driver's side. Watch out for it.
Okay.
I pulled 2 vehicles out of there in the last week.
Okay.
Well, of course I have the ropes and stuff, but what we're worried is his Jeep yesterday started clicking the front drive shaft or
I
something.
think it's the drive shaft.
Yep.
I started getting it clicking on there.
In 4-wheel drive.
Yep. If I put it in 2-wheel drive, it went away.
It goes away.
So.
Yep. It's the joint, the Rezepa joint on the drive shaft on the transfer case side. If it just started, you're
Yep.
fine. You've got a little while, but get it fixed in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. Once we do this, we're going to Monument Valley, which I can just 2-wheel drive all
Yep.
that, tow it home, and then I'm gonna
Yep.
get one of my
No,
local shops.
It's that joint. It's always that joint. As soon as it starts clicking.
I hear it straight, it kind of there, but as soon as you turn a little bit too, it's like click, click. It's like, uh-oh.
And he's having such good luck. 10-wheeler came by the other day. Rock hit his window. He's got big windows.
Oh yeah.
How much is a window?
$5
be like-
grand.
Well, it's like $3,000 is what
Because
they
it's got
quote.
double windows.
Oh,
So it's just the
lucky
driver's
you.
side.
Lucky you.
And it's right in his line. And now we went out the other day. It was this big. We came back and said, just sitting in the sun.
Yeah. Mine's on the passenger side.
I got the windshield repair kit. I was like, okay, I'll do it this afternoon, you know, because this needs the sun to cure. We should-
Right.
Yeah.
And then you get out there and it's Mine is broken, but it's broken in a circle.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it doesn't expand. But yeah, because it's $5,000. I don't want to.
Even they said just go through insurance. He goes, pay your deductible, go through insurance. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, for those prices.
So, yeah, this is the first time I ever had the motorhome, and we're pulling the Jeep, and the Jeep is worth way more than the motorhome because it's an older one. I mean,
Right.
these Jeeps are so expensive. I mean, the new
Yeah.
ones,
Yeah.
that's a 21, but holy moly. And then, I have the old stuff at home, but I'm towing this with a motorhome that didn't cost that much. Probably as much as my quad, and it's working beautiful though.
Nice.
It's all good. How old is that motorhome you have?
That's an 01.
Okay, mine's a 99
Yeah.
and stuff, so it's worked this far for how many, 1,500 miles or
Yeah.
more. We have to go there and then back, and then I go back to California
Heck yeah.
and stuff, so shoot, yeah. All right, well, I'm not going to bug you. I mean, my card if people can
Yeah,
do it or watch it,
absolutely.
just
Grab
for
them.
fun
You good?
and stuff, so do you want to go grab those cards? It's in my wallet.
Trips go right.
Yeah.
I did a test run to California. So
Yeah.
I found one locally, but it's like, yeah, put one thing.
Oh, it was so funny. So I bought my motorhome from my parents.
That's what I did.
That's-
So the
Yeah,
96.
they bought it, and then my mom started having knee problems getting in the steps.
Yeah.
Sounds like his mom.
Yeah, so I bought it from him, and like my stepdad, it was so funny. He had to
Just
have the braking
where the
system
money
in
is,
there for
there's-
the Jeep and all this, and I'm
Give him
like,
about
that thing's a
3 or
monster,
4.
and they're pulling this little tiny car behind it. And so I've hooked up a trailer, and I've had this behind the motorhome and everything, and I've never had problems. Like, it's got a pack brake on it, it's got everything, and it seems to be doing all right. But yeah, I should probably get some
Well,
brakes
and-
working.
Mine's just a gasser, so it's like I'm worried. It's like I don't know where we're going. I'm reading stories about passes and downhills.
Right.
And,
But the brake system you put in the Jeep to help you stop.
Yeah.
Have you got that one?
I've
It's-
seen them.
It puts on the brakes. When you hit the brakes, you actually have brakes in the Jeep.
Yeah,
The day he was leaving, his broke.
that's what you're saying.
Oh, $1,300, and
Yeah. Yeah, that one was. That's what that air fitting in the back is. That air fitting right there. You plug that in, and then there's an air ram that goes on by the seat,
Yeah.
and it pushes the brake pedal when you step on the brakes.
We just got it. It's like a proportional one. You plug it
Yeah.
in, plug it in the cigarette lighter. Same
Yeah.
thing, little air compressor and arm, and it's like
yeah, I hope
Yeah.
it works. I guess
it works. I
Yeah.
can feel mine. It's like I know it works on the downhill. But
'Cause
Well, I kept telling Dad, I was like, man, I don't know, like, you'd have to know that that's proportioned just perfect. And that bus doesn't care what's behind it. So I'd hate to look back and you're stopping and it's just dragging all 4 tires
I
from
know.
the car.
Well-
Nothing else, I figure it's a liability thing. If someone ever hits you and it's like, well, this brakes didn't work good. Oh, well, you didn't have brakes or something.
Well, the one time we stopped, I looked, and the tire's like half gone. There was a whole concrete drill bit stuck in there, and we started pulling it. What the heck? We have the plugs,
Oh man.
but we put the spare on. I plugged it. It's like, I have insurance on them. It's all good.
We're cheap guys, pulled out the plug kit for the day, plugged
Okay,
it.
give them. So here's my cards. Just if you ever want to watch it, there.
Sweet.
It was $10 for like 100. So.
Right?
And that's just
awesome.
me up in the Sierras a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
So let me. How you doing, Sean?
Good, good.
Good.
Finally warming up.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm loving the doors on blue
Yeah.
and the heater.
See, this is what I
For in the
do when
morning.
I'm in the forest. See, my helmet's got the forest thing.
So
Right.
swimming the
Just
other
cruise
day,
around.
and
You know, it's a
warm up.
4x4 quad, and
Cold,
I just
cold.
drive it all
It's
over the
cold.
mountains.
You get that cold in like your bones.
Just-
and it's
Yeah.
Helping people. I just help
it's,
people. I'm not
yeah,
law
it's
enforcement.
went off,
Right.
And we clean up
floated
stuff
away, so Roy and Mike got to jump
with
in
all
the
the
water,
trails and stuff.
hook it all up and everything, but man, that water was cold.
So you just gotta have your rucksack with the extra change of clothes.
Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, then we get out and like Mike's like, well, I threw a jacket in the Jeep, so I threw it on. I was like, I never plan ahead.
Yeah.
You know, Matt doesn't either. It's like, Matt, bring something to eat.
If I know it's cold, I've got hoodies and everything. I hate the cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was not planning on that because it was hot now, so we headed out there, and then I wasn't even thinking, hey, we're gonna have to jump in the river.
So, and the way up here was our first time at Maverick.
Oh, nice.
But they're building one by my house
Nice.
in Victorville. So I stopped and bought a whole bunch of victory pies.
Dude, I'm telling you.
It was like,
Maverick's the way to go.
I shouldn't eat those. Don't mind me filming you. Right?
No, no, there's some kids up there trying to get the Northern Lights.
That's the best.
That's what they were trying to do. They're trying to get up above the pollution so they could see it, but they didn't get to see it and they got stuck. So
Right.
they ended up walking out of there. But
Now what's cool, I live in Victorville, which the mountains are right in my background, so I can go to, I don't know if you ever heard of Big Bear or
yeah,
Lake
yeah.
Arrowhead or anything. That's where I patrol all there.
Okay.
And I'm not very far from any of that. I throw my quad in the back. Plus there's a horse ranch that I know these people let me park my truck and unload.
Yeah.
It's a big horse ranch, and I made friends with them because you
yeah.
do what you want with being a volunteer.
Yeah.
People out when they're home because I don't get sued.
Yeah, it's
I'm retired.
It's rough.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
hard.
do that.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, so I don't ever rescue somebody that, you know, I don't want to bend them. So, yeah, and I'm a talkaholic too.
All right.
I talk all the time.
Yeah, for sure. It's all good.
I know. She's always saying,
Actually, in my old shop,
Okay, we're leaving. And
you-
then, on and on.
well, if it's
I do
something
the same shit.
like something we
Way down
know,
there.
like what you guys do and stuff, we can
had
talk
it
about
tested.
everything
For sure.
and everything. And it's like,
I love your laugh.
It was kind of a cut up.
yeah, that's a one in
Oh yeah.
a kind laugh.
Yeah. I always hated it. I always wanted to change it. So I've been like.
How do you
work
do
on it.
that?
I don't know. I just like.
It wasn't what they came out with.
or something,
But
you
they
know.
were out
and
here
it just
testing
wouldn't
it, and I
work.
was
I was like,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, they stored
Don't
it
worry
at
about it,
a
it's
shop.
And
great.
then, yeah, I read
While
all
they
the
were
comments.
testing
And
it.
everybody
And I
loves my
crawled
comment.
under.
Yeah,
I
so
was like,
see it,
oh,
you
cool.
stand
Don't
out
do this,
Don't do this.
and everything. So that's what's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool and stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely not what they were testing.
I bought the Rubicon because I go, that's as big as I'm going to build that. That's done. I got this much clearance to get in my garage at the
I've heard
house,
that.
so it's like I can't go any higher,
even
any
said that.
taller. and,
Yeah, it's done. I'm not going to
well,
change
no, it's
anything.
not done. I'm not going to be big.
Well, my excuse
It's
was
cheap. It's never done.
Exactly.
we're getting old and we're going to buy one new car because we won't probably last to buy another.
I don't know. They're not lasting great. You'll probably.
It worries me when you say the front thing is always breaking on the
Oh, yeah.
newer. And I think he's got the bigger ones on there, but it's like, what is that? Why is
The
that
knuckle,
stuff?
the steering
Yeah.
knuckles? So what it is when the U-joint breaks, everybody breaks a U-joint. There's no way to like, you don't have the old hubs. You can't lock it out and just drive in two-wheel drive. You drive in two-wheel drive, everything's still spinning. And so the yokes will bind on themselves. And so when you break it, you're usually on the trail. You're in a
What's
bad
it take
spot.
to break it? Nothing?
No, you're usually on an obstacle and you're climbing up something, you break it. And then they're like, oh, I'll just keep going and I'll take it easy going out. No, as soon as it binds on there, those 2 ears will bind up. Something's got to give. It either breaks a ball joint, breaks the steering knuckle, or pulls the ball joints out of the axle.
And
Then
that's
the
why I'm
tire falls off, and then...
Well, that's why I was
it's
scared.
all
Yesterday we were doing that trail that went way out and about inside the arches, and we got into some good stuff I'm not used to.
Oh, Tower Arch?
Yeah, went to Tower Arch and took 9 Mile Wash all the way back there.
And stuff, and it was easy, but I'm like, I always watch that when they break that. What were they doing? Like
that's the biggest
skipping?
thing, just, they get it into, they get it into an undercut or get it in a bind, and usually the U joint is the weakest when you're at full turn and giving it gas.
Okay.
So if you're in a bind and you got a full turn, and that's what you're gonna do. Yeah, just be easy with it. But I mean, you guys are, those are all guys running 35s, 37s on stock axles.
He's got 35. Mine are 33.
Yeah, 35s you'd be all right. 37s you're pushing it. A lot of the guys are going to 40s on stock axles.
I know.
It'll be fine.
No, but you got to gear it different if you're up to
Doesn't matter
40.
if you gear it. You still got a tiny axle
That's
shaft
true.
in there now.
That's true.
And your tire's getting this big.
Well, at least my Dodge, I have Dana 60s on it.
There you go.
Comes with that, and it's diesel and all that, but it's doesn't have all that locker stuff. It works fine.
Did you roll down the windows?
I was
for the
lucky
dogs?
there.
I don't know.
Trust
You
my
better go
front
check.
axle and
Right.
like the
If you come back, bring that other
on the
camera.
front and
Yeah,
It's
perfect.
like, I hit a rock when it was like new and kind of bent the front axle, so I had to bring it in and they straightened and twisted.
Yeah,
Punch
Yeah,
your
that's-
front end work.
that's what. Yeah, those always been.
I was like,
What year
okay.
Dodge?
That's a 01.
Oh, okay, perfect.
It's
The
got-
newer ones have the 3-piece axle too, so they have that cast aluminum or is
No,
it aluminum?
it's cast iron. That 01 has it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Is
the
that
same
bad?
as Mike, same as the white dog.
Is that bad?
Yeah, they all have that.
Is that bad though?
No, it's not bad. They just have that 2-piece axle on one side. And that's what they went to with the JLs. They went back to that design. Personally, I think all the engineers that know that stuff won't work retired. And now all the new guys are coming in going, we got this awesome idea. And
I
but-
believe that.
But like on the JL, it has that center disconnect right there, but it's aluminum. The housing that holds the two axle tubes together is aluminum. And that's where they snap on the JLs.
Oh.
But that's also, when we've seen them snap, they're being pretty stupid with
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Like
Big
the
tires.
one was being jumped out at the sand dunes, and one, the guy was racing down Flatiron Mesa and smoked a rock and broke it. Like, none of it just broke.
Yeah.
It's always been destructive. Yeah.
Well, I was wondering about your diesel motorhome. I just had to get a new fuel pump and all that. I put in the other little one, but that was $4,000 to get a new one. But then I had them put a ram system on it, air ram, all that.
Oh, yeah.
They cut off the muffler. It's a straight pipe, but diesel you can have that. It goes good now.
Yeah, we straight piped that one. We just did yesterday. Did all new filters,
I'll just.
oil, 7 gallons of oil.
But I only use.
Deep anymore.
No, it's not.
But I use those at home to do stuff, haul my quad. I don't want to hurt that one because that's her kind of daily driver. But I have my Jeep just like Matt's for 2-door, just 2-door, and it's all fixed up and looks badass. And I can go rescue. I got all the stuff Matt when he first came out. I went and bought everything, the hooks but I haven't really got to use it much.
Right.
So pies.
Yeah,
That's- it was like
Maverick's the way to go.
I shouldn't eat those
Yeah.
and stuff. So hey, Rory,
Oh.
it was good.
Yeah.
Finally,
Thank
you know.
you.
That's so
Sean, good to meet you, and
Oh,
I love you guys to watch
I
them.
don't
You
know
know,
about
you
that.
and Mike and doing all your stuff. It's my wife got into it,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Awesome.
you know, like my little thing is kind of, duh, I'm still learning one day. So, all right, guys, we won't bug you anymore.
It was nice
And
meeting you.
shoot, give me a call. I'll take you to dinner if you want.
Did you get cards from him in case we got to call him?
Oh, yeah, we should get that.
We got one in here.
Just in case. Told him I don't want to see him on the trails, but
Yeah, we went to the Brandon Iron yesterday. Did you ever eat there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, if you want, well, I don't have my phone number. It isn't on there anyway.
Yeah, I don't have any in my wallet. I have people keep asking me, and I'm like, I don't have any cards.
But if in any way you were interested, I would buy you dinner tonight. Hey, look who I've got with me today. There's Rory from Trailmator. Hey, Rory, how you doing? Hi, and hey, Matt showed up. Matt's off-road. How you doing, Matt? I'm doing good too. So we'll talk to you guys later. We're at Steve's cabin in the woods, and we'll get back. All right, bye-bye. Hey, just kidding. That really wasn't Matt and Rory, but I did meet Rory, as you saw in the videos. He was a really cool guy. Kathy goes, I've never met a movie star like that. So Rory, you're a movie star. And Matt too. You know, all you guys are. So if you ever see my videos, I'm not saying you will, no big deal, but this is what I do. It's just for fun. It's near Halloween, and we visited Rory, and like I said, over at his yard in Moab. That was so cool. He talked for a long time, had no problem. So thank you, Rory. Again, Trailmator, you guys, people out there, watch these people. You learn a lot. I've learned a lot on how to pull out cars, because I've got on my truck and Jeep stuff, I've got all that tow stuff because of these guys, and you learn a lot. They're very smart on getting off-road vehicles towed out of the hardest places ever. So, all right, I'll get back to you later. Bye, guys.